Good day, my craft along buddies. This is Jennifer with Just Crafting Along. Welcome to my channel. So I'm going to be using the Stamps by Me stencil kit and die from the magazine, issue number 2. Here's the magazine. This magazine came with this cute little stencil set right here, and we're going to use that on a card today. So the stencils I have not used yet. My first magazine did come with stencils, but I have not used those ones yet either. So I am going to go ahead and use these ones today. They are numbered. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm assuming you count like you would 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to start with the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 5, and we're going to see how it builds up. So what I did was, I'm going to go ahead and set this aside, is I got the colors out that I wanted to use. I've already cut my base to my card. I'm going to go ahead and use this. I'm going to be using a white panel to go ahead and do my stenciling on. So I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. And then I also picked up this over the weekend. It was clearance at Michael's. I don't think they're going to be selling We Are Memory Keepers anymore. A sticky gel mat. I'm going to go ahead and use that for stenciling. I've never used a gel mat. I see a lot of people do use a gel mat for their stenciling. So I'm going to go ahead and try it and see how I like it. It's relatively big. I didn't know if I wanted a big one, but that's all they had. I have been looking around for gel mats, but haven't gotten any, and I got this one for like I think $15, and it's relatively big. As you can see, it's relatively big. Put our paper back down. Let's see if our stencil is big enough to fit. There we go. That's a little bit better. As long as the sides stick. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. This is number 1, and what we want to do is you want to line up your little tiny. Okay, so I'm going to use a sticky mat for maybe, I don't know, it might be too big. So let's put that there. These stencils are number 1, so you want number 1 up, and I'm going to assume the left-hand corner, and you want the hearts to be able to, you want to be able to color in the hearts, because you want to be able to line those up, because that's what's going to line up. So we don't worry about the bottom hearts, we're going to line up those 2 top hearts. We're going to go up just a little bit. There we go. So what we're trying to do is use a sticky mat to keep our stencil down. So what I'm going to do is, this is going to be the first layer. So this is going to be the dark layer. So we're going to go ahead and go, and I'm going to use the same color brush, brand new brushes. I'm going to use the same color brush for all of my yellows. So let me go ahead and I'm not going to tap off because I want this dark color. So sometimes when you go to do this, you need to tap off. I am not going to tap off. I want that deep dark colors on those edges, and that's when the brush hits the corners. I'll show you. It's going to be really dark, and I want that darkness, so I'm not going to tap off. So this is going to be our base. I'm hoping I'm doing these colors right. I don't know, there's directions anywhere. So let's go ahead and color in those hearts, because these hearts is what you need to line up. Okay, so let's go ahead and peel this number 1 off. Cute. Number 2 is going to be a little bit lighter. So number 2, we're going to match up those hearts right there, those little guidelines, and then we're going to set this down right on top. There we go. Perfect. And then we're going to go with our next color. Go ahead and cover this one up. We're good with that one. I think I'm doing it in the right order. So now I'm going to try and tap off and use a paper towel to kind of get a little bit of the excess off. So now all I'm going to do is, hopefully my colors are light enough. we're just gonna go ahead and might be too matchy, so I don't know what's gonna show up. So then we're just gonna go ahead and there we go. That looks good. Rub that off. Now we're gonna go to, let's see what's next. So we're gonna go ahead and match these hearts up with this heart and this heart right here. I'm gonna make sure it matches. And stick it down. Stick it up there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our lightest yellow. And these are just makeup brushes from the Dollar Tree because I don't do a lot of blending with these kind. I don't do a lot of stenciling as of right now, so I haven't ventured out into colored brushes. So I just got a couple of the big Dollar Tree makeup brushes, and they seem to be working just fine. So I do like this little sticky mat. It does work very well. So I believe we got all the edges. So let's go ahead and take this off. Oh, pretty. Okay. And now what we're going to work on is the middle section, and that's going to be green and the brown. So all we do is match up this heart right here and this heart right here. So the brown I'm going to be using is this brown right here. And I'm going to use a finger dauber for that one. Do it as dark as you want. This is going to be the center, so we want it a little dark. Okay, so that one's done. Let's go ahead and do the green. And I'm going to use a brush for that, a big brush, because I'm going to use two different greens. And I'm going to go with the darker green first. And I'm not going to tap off because I want that darkness on there. So I want that dark color around the edge. So I'm not going to tap off. I want that color right. That dark. See how that dark kind of shows up? Almost looks like a highlight. And then we're going to go in with a different color here in a second. We're going to need a lighter brown to kind of give it dimension. So I need to get out another brown. Oops. So I believe that's good. Let's go ahead and lift it up. Ooh, pretty. Very pretty. I do like the sticky mat. It's helping a lot. Okay, so we're going to cover this one back up, and then we're going to go ahead and wipe off and then we're going to go in with this light green. This is just going to give highlights, and then I need to find a lighter brown too. we're gonna do that. I really like how they number, and you don't have to like try to line things up. I like how there's registration points where you can go ahead and line everything up. And it's a little bit easier to do. Actually, we're gonna go a little bit darker with this one. Let's go darker. And I'm just gonna dab off my thing. A little bit darker right here. And you can play with whatever colors you want. I wish this would have been a little bit more yellow for me, but I thought it would, but it looks okay. Okay, let's go ahead and pull that off. That's good. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, that turned out really cute. Now let's see if I can get it off without hurting it. I don't want to. That looks really good. It does bend your paper up a little bit, so we're going to be cutting it, so that's good. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. This worked really well. I don't know if I can, I'm sure I can wash it with a baby wipe or something. So I'm just going to give it a little cleaning with a little bit of Windex. It shouldn't hurt it. I don't know if there's any instructions on how to clean it. I will have to look. So a little bit of so let's go ahead and take this one off. I don't know. I mean, maybe tape is a little bit easier than a sticky mat. Unless I was just leaving it on the surface and putting it back. But very sticky. It worked really well. But I don't know if I would use it every time. It seems like it's more of a let's count it. Here we go. Get my workout for today. So there's that. What happens when it sticks to itself? You just, okay, there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the little, okay, so let's see if we can get this big guy now. I did not get it back on, but that's okay for right now. Okay, so let's put that there. Okay, so now what we gotta do is go ahead and cut this out and adhere it to our card. So this should be a nice, easy card. I'm making a whole bunch of cards for a group I'm in. There's a few people. The administrator of the group is making a basically like a card, not giveaway, a little bit of love. We're sending out love to some people. With it being winter and ucky, sometimes you just need to pick me up and kind of like pen pals. So, but we're card pals. Okay, it fits perfectly in my marquee, as long as we're close. Pretty outline. All I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pop this right on the front of my card. And whatever's hanging off, I will go ahead and trim. And we're going to look through the words and see what is on here. I'll do with love on the front. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this on top of my card. This is going to be a flip up card. Flip up base. And all I'm going to do is start at the top. I have double-sided adhesive all the way around the back. I have rolls of double-sided adhesive, so I can just go ahead and line my paper with. Pull down this corner. So here's this corner. All I'm going to do is pull it down, and all I do is I crease it right here so I can go ahead and pull it. And all I do is take it, and all I'm going to do is line it up on this corner. If I know I got this corner straight, it should be okay all the way around if I just hold it there. And then we can just kind of follow it up right here. There we go. Yeah, that's on. So now what we're going to do is position our flower how we want it. I think I'm going to go like that. I'm not going to pop it up or anything like that just because it's going to be in the mail, and I don't want it to take up too much room in the envelope because then they charge you a lot more money. So just keep that in mind. If you pop anything up and it's not standard size, your, I don't even know what it is, like 75 cents now to mail something. I'm not even for sure what it costs to mail something, but it doubles in like price. So just keep that in mind when you're making cards to send out. If you're gonna make them super duper fluffy, just know it's gonna cost you more money. So we want this one to lay nice and flat in our card. So we're just gonna go like this. We're gonna push it down. This turned out really cute. I really like those. And whatever's hanging off the edge, you can either leave or fold over, or you can go ahead and clip off. I think we only have that one little piece right there. Oh, we have a little bit right there, so they can get clipped off too. And I'm just making sure all these edges are nice and smooth so when they dry down. And I'm going to do it right on top of the card. I'm not even going to take it out. So, and all I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to do it in black. So I absolutely love the magazines from Stamps by Me. I absolutely like the quality. I love the items that it comes with. They always give big stamps and some scenes, but nice big stamps. Lots of gorgeous papers. So I absolutely love this magazine. One more time. And I love how simple this font is too. This is an easy card. This card literally took me maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Not very long at all. So I'm going to leave it like that. I might just become a stencil kind of girl. I kind of like the stencil. So there's my nice and easy card for the day. This is going to go out to someone that's needing a little pick-me-up. And all I'm going to do to finish up this card, this is going to be a top flap card. So all I'm going to do is snip that off, snip that off. If I was hand delivering this, this would have a little bit of gems. Probably green gems or yellow. And I would probably put a little bit of, I probably would have put this up on foam tape. But since I am not, I'm mailing this, this is how the card is going to be. This is a flip top card. Let me go ahead and clean up those edges. There's a little bit more hanging over. So that, again, this is going to be our stencils. Doesn't look like much, but this is going to be the stencils from the second issue of the Stamps by Me magazine. And it's going to be issue number 2, and these are the stamps that, or I'm sorry, the stencils and the die that comes with the kit. Let me go ahead and get that die out for you so you can see it again. This is the actual die that goes with the stencils. So you get a die with the stencils, and this is what it cut out, and this is the stamp from the kit also with love. Let me go ahead and put that out right there with love. So these are the stencils. This is the die that you get with the kit, and this is the stamps that you also get with the actual magazine. The paper is my own, but I did go ahead and make this flower with the stencils. This is the stamp, and this is our card. This is our finished card. I hope you like what you saw today. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, lots of love, and I'll see y'all soon. Thank you for watching, my craft along buddies. If you loved what you saw today, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, lots of love, and see you soon.